Okay, there we go. I think my OBS settings must have gotten set up or messed up somehow. There we go. Good morning, happy Saturday, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great start to their weekend. I'm glad we're getting sound now. I think when I updated my computer last night, it messed with a couple of my OBS settings. So I am going to double check the properties here. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's see. So I want to set up my Twitch quick actions here. Stream. Okay, so then we'll go to here and we're gonna quickly mute the tab so that I can go to video producer, stream manager, and then pop this out, and then custom dock, and apply. We're gonna put that right there. And then we're gonna close it. Well, hello there, Sydney. How are you, pretty girl? How you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. So who has some fun plans? Who has some fun plans for the week? So we're gonna create a new poll. So, we have the options today of Power Wash Simulator and the Escape Academy DLC. There we go. It helps if I watch where I'm typing. Alrighty. We will set this for 10 minutes. And starting the poll. You're riding the SMART train today from Santa Rosa to Larkspur. Nice! I've heard of Santa Rosa, but I've never heard of Larkspur. Is that fairly close to Santa Rosa? Is that kind of still up in the NorCal area? Or are we talking more Central Valley? I actually went to college in SoCal, and that was super fun. I was close to a couple of different beaches, and so I had some options there of what beach I wanted to go to with my friends, where we wanted to hang out, stuff like that. And so that made it even more fun. And so I have very fond memories of that. Actually, I think I'm gonna switch. Hold on, you'll see my light here for a second. It's gonna look weird for a second. There we go. Perfect. Alright. There we go. Larkspur is the north end of the Golden Gate Bridge. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, now I know where we're talking. Okay. Very cool. That is super cool. All right, you guys, we're a few minutes in, so I want to make sure that I cover this. For the months of June and July, all funds that are raised are going to go to my sister and brother-in-law's ministry. You'll see that we have up here at the top our sub goal and over here our bit goal. I'm considering moving that around a little bit, but we'll see if I'm going to play around with that a bit to see if I can make that work to maybe have one of those goals be kind of over here. That would be kind of cool. But when we reach 25 subs, so halfway across that sub goal, we will do a Duolingo stream. If we reach 50 subs. Oh, and on that Duolingo stream, by the way, you guys get to decide the language. From the very beginning, I'm not going to do any lessons until you guys pick the language. So, any language that is available on Duolingo is an option. If we reach 50 subs, then we are going to do a Ring Fit Adventure stream. Now, for those of you not familiar with it, Ring Fit Adventure is a game for the Switch that lets you do exercise. I would have to see where I put my, I think I know where it is. I think it's in one of my totes back there. But I have a ring that I put one of my Joy-Cons in, and I can do different exercises with it based on what the game tells me to do. So it'll basically be an exercise stream. If we reach 5,000 bits, we will do a karaoke stream. And you guys get to pick the songs. They have to be appropriate. Of course, we are family friendly. And it has to be something that's available on YouTube. If we reach 10,000 bits, we will do a community game stream. We're talking Fortnite, Played Up, Magic the Gathering, anything you can think of that is a community game that I already have. So, all proceeds are going to go to France Music Ministry to help them write music in French for the people that just, they need their worship music in that language. Whether it's, there are French-speaking parts of Africa, and so it can reach them, it can reach the people of France, it can reach the people of French-speaking Canada. There are so many people that this music can reach for Jesus. And so I really want to bless this ministry and what they're doing. And so we're going to work together the next couple of months to make that happen. All right, you got it. We'll do Let It Go from Frozen. And you want me to start with Dutch? I will put that on the list because it'll be put up to a community vote as to which languages we start with. So, I'm going to turn off this. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. There you go, Sydney! I am so glad I could bring a smile to your face and make you laugh. Oh, that is my goal here on this channel, is to point you to Jesus, to make you laugh, make you smile, brighten your day a bit. And if I can do that, I am doing what I have been called to do. You guys, this is amazing. I absolutely love this. In just a minute, I'm going to have to run downstairs because I forgot to get water when I came up from getting breakfast. And so I'm going to run down real quick after I fix something, and I'm going to get some water, and then we're going to come back and we're going to pray, and then by that point we will have our game decided. So, I am working real quick you're gonna see this change real quick. Oh, that did not go well. Okay. We'll do that. There we go. It works. What if we scoot this over a little bit? There. Perfect. Alright, we're good. I like it. I love it. Alright, Serpent, you have a fantastic day too. And Sydney, you guys enjoy that train ride. You guys deserve it. It's summer. Go do what you want to do and how you want to spend your time. Absolutely love it. Alright, you guys, I'm going to put on my BRB screen and I'm going to run down, get some water, and then we're going to pray and we're going to decide what game we're going to play. Alright? Be right back. All right, we are back. We have one vote for Power Wash Simulator. All right, here is the proof that I went and I got water. I am back. We are here. We are ready to go. Let us go ahead and we're going to pray. If you have any prayer requests, please feel free to drop them below in chat, and then I will make sure to look up partway through the prayer to pray for them. And then we will dive into some Power Wash Simulator. Oh, I see. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought I'd clicked the wrong button, but I didn't. Oh, dear Lord, thank you for laughter. Thank you for friendship. Thank you for community. Thank you for everything you've done for us, Lord, most importantly. I ask that you be with each and every person here. I ask that you fill them with your love, with your presence, your peace, your comfort if they need it, Lord. I ask that you just be in their lives and reveal yourself to them in a new and mighty way. Lord, I pray for Soul in an Earthsuit. I pray for her dad's health, for her relationship with her dad to improve, that her new kitty continues to settle in well. I ask that you be with her car if there's any other issues. We think we found the issue, Lord, but if we didn't, let the mechanic have the wisdom to know what to do to fix it, Lord. And as she gets ready to go back to school, I ask that you prepare her mind, prepare her physically for it, Lord, and let her be able to get on a good schedule. I ask that you help her be able to balance everything in life, Lord. I ask that you be with STL, be with his mental health, be with his physical health and rid him of headaches, Lord. Let the insurance companies do what they need to do quickly, Lord. Let the doctors do what they need to do. Let there be improved communication between those two, Lord. And I ask that you be with Phelan, be with his headaches, rid him of headaches, and restore his relationship with his family too, Lord. I ask that you be with Kitty and her family as they're dealing with sickness. I ask that you be with all of them and protect Mini-Me from being sick as well, Lord. Be with her mom's health and let all the legal stuff that they have going on get better, Lord. Let the documents be found that need to be found and the decisions made that need to be made. Give everybody involved wisdom, Lord. I ask that you be with Fenragan and her friend whose baby is measuring on the small side. I ask that you help that baby grow and be with her as she's at the tail end of her pregnancy too, Lord. I ask that you be with her, give her energy and strength. Let the delivery process go smoothly, Lord. I pray for DLC that you be with us and give us wisdom to know what direction you're calling us to go, Lord. I ask that you be with Bayo as he's working. Let all these extra shifts go well. Let the machines work the way they're supposed to. Give him opportunities to be a light for you, Lord. I ask that you be with Zyro, be with his mental health, Lord, and bring the job to him that you want him to have, Lord. Lessen Bayo's anxiety and anything else that he's feeling, Lord. Be with Ladyfoes and Adaphos and all of their unspokens, and their garden, and any travels that they have coming up, Lord. I ask that you be with Kishu and Spark. Let Kishu's rehearsals go well, and everything that needs to come together, Lord. As she's working, let her not be in pain. Let little Corn Chip and little Nugget grow to love you, Lord. And for Spark, I pray that little JB continues to grow in you. And I ask that you just be with everybody here, Lord. With Dreamer, with Dave as he adjusts to his new schedule, with Lotu, with anybody who just needs you, Lord. Anybody who is suffering, just be with them, heal them, Lord. And give us a great time of fellowship today. In your name I pray. Amen. All right. Time to switch over to some power washing. So, down we go. Power wash simulator. Once that loads, I will switch over to the game screen. There we go. All right. Let's see. We'll do continue cleaning the back garden and resume job because this one is a huge job, you guys. This is big. Because you've got all this area to clean. Got a little bit of water. We're saving this part for last just because I feel like it, and I feel like the message will eventually get erased at some point. But I don't want it to get erased yet. I love the little dopamine hit you get when you hear the cha-ching. We're starting up here. so that we hopefully can get everything we're getting the pool, I think, or pond. Okay. Pond liner. So does anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? Anybody going anywhere fun? I know Surfin' said they're doing a train ride. That is super fun. So, by the way, I will announce this again at the end of stream, but stream schedule is going to look a bit different next week. I'm going to be having dinner with a friend, and that dinner is on Tuesday. And so I will not be streaming for a whole week. Again, I will remind you guys of that at the end of stream, just to make sure that that gets across. But I want to make sure that you guys all know that as well. So right now we're working on this pond liner. We're gonna get all the rocks, gotta get under the rocks. Once we can do that, then I think we're gonna be in pretty good shape. I never understand how they let their homes just get in such disrepair. But if they didn't, we wouldn't have a game. Right? As we say at my job, it's job security. Alright. We're making some progress here. Alright, we got the rim done. Alright, we're gonna get this wall next, and then we'll come back to the pond. I try and do things in order as best I can, but there we go. Haha. Aha, there we go. That might be what we're looking for. Oh, that might be it too. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and get all of this fencing and trellis as best we can. I am going to be cooking something in the Instant Pot today. Those of you who follow me on social media, hello Electro, how you doing? You will see that, or some of you guys might know, because you guys may have found me on Instagram. I don't know. I know at least a couple of you have. you'll see that I made an Instant Pot chicken and mushroom risotto. And so what I did is I followed the recipe for the Instant Pot chicken risotto, but then I added in equal parts mushroom. And so, because I absolutely love mushrooms, I know some of you guys might not, and that is okay. We are all entitled to our opinions. But personally, I absolutely love mushrooms. What are you up to today, Electro? We'll probably end up getting the rest of it when we get to the other side. For now, we are going to focus mostly on the side, and then we'll make our way around and down to get to the other side. Because the way this trellis works, it can be a little difficult to get to the other side without being on the other side. Let's see here. Seeing where any extra dirt might be. Alright. Cool. Oh, no wonder our pond wall isn't saying it's done. We've got all this to get on our pond wall. And we've got to get in between all these rocks. Get this all clean. Alright. These guys are going to have a huge, huge water bill. With Father's Day coming up, does anybody have any plans on how they are going to celebrate? I totally understand and respect anybody who doesn't really have a father figure in their life to celebrate, but if you have a father figure in your life that you will be celebrating on Sunday, what is your plan to celebrate them? The nice part with this one is that I am able to get so much more done in a short amount of time, at least relatively. There we go. That little dopamine hit that comes every single time you hear that ding. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and try and get this clean. Seeing as we're right here. There is so much stuff that they say we're getting. We've got like the retaining wall gap. All kinds of different parts of the wall, all different parts of the pond. Alright, there's that part. We've got the retaining wall. Gotta get underneath. All the way along, I think. Hey, at least the flowers are gonna get watered. It almost seems to me as though the there was maybe like a fire or something, and they just did not know how to handle it after. You know what I mean? There we go. Alright, birdhouse. And I'm just basing this on how much there is and like how widespread it is. Because with it being as widespread as it is, it kind of makes me wonder. Okay. Birdhouse stand. this is made of metal. That might be better. It's got all kinds of stuff on it. Okay, so that looks fine. There we go. There we go. We gotta aim our power washing stuff correctly. Alright. So that looks fine. Oh, it got on the underside. They consider that part of it too? Huh. There we go. There. Hopefully this ought to get it. Oh, and the inside of the... Oh, that explains so much. You've got the underside of the roof. There we go. Oh, that's not doing anything. That's not fair. Huh. Is that getting anything in there? It's not getting anything where I want it to go. There, maybe? No? Why is that not? Because see, you see guys how there's this spot right here along the inside of that circle. It's not wanting to clean there for whatever reason. Yeah, it's just that middle part. It's just not wanting to clean it. Yeah, it's not touching that at all. Okay, maybe this will. Aha! We are making a small and steady dent in the work that needs to be done. Oh. You guys, why? Why is it not wanting to get it? It looked like it was. But it's not. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that because I need to strategize how we are gonna get that done. And once I can do that, we'll be in good shape. We'll be in good shape for the rest of our time, I would think. But right now, I am not so sure. How I'm going to get that interior of the birdhouse. Because I feel like I've tried a lot of different angles. Probably not all the angles possible, but at least a handful of them. And it is not wanting to touch that inner circle. For whatever reason, it has been decided that it does not want to do that. But it looks like we're making some good progress, at least on this. So at least there's that. We're attempting to get this grill in somewhat working order. Ooh. This might actually help. Aiming it right where I want it. Anything? Nothing. Give me everything or nothing. Give me everything or nothing at all. That was a really fun James Bond game. Everything or nothing. I will say this. For the James Bond games, they had some kickin' theme songs. Aha. Let's see. Perfect. We gotta get all this under here. Perfect. The hood is done. Alright, I think this section is clean. Now we just need to get underneath the birdhouse stand. There we go. We got the birdhouse done. Alright, a nice overview. We gotta get the seat. Get a nice overview of the car. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got all that. Got that. Get all around here. Get all up in its grill. Okay. Uh-huh. The mirrors need some love, huh? And the inside. Is that on the outside of it? Or nope, it's on the inside of it. Huh. Maybe I'm just not getting the right angle. Ah, under the tires. Perfect. All right. Over here, we're gonna get along this flower bed. These guys are gonna get such a big water bill from me. Ah, my eyes are like, you're concentrating too much. Yeah, let's get the sofa first, I think. That seems to be our best plan of attack here. Is going with the biggest surface area item first. There we go. Now along the top and the side. Get all this off. Then we're gonna get the back. There we go. And we can work on the other parts of it while we're getting this. There we go. Alright. And... oh, there we go. Side. And then maybe the other side? Okay, okay. That could be. We're gonna wait just a minute. Okay. There we go. Make sure we get everything that is back here. And off to the side here. And then we can finally get the other side, or the underside. The belly of the beast, so to speak. There we go. We are focusing hard. Let's go ahead and make sure we get anything and everything we can get from under here. That we might not be able to get from a higher vantage point. Or at least wouldn't be able to as easily. Alright. We got the chain part that's holding everything up. Going all the way around here. Just to make sure we get it all. I am a perfectionist. And I want to make sure that we give them our best work. Alright, so now that side, perfect. Now the roof. Now this part is a large area, so we gotta make sure that we're doing what we gotta do, covering everything we gotta cover. And we just might get to jump up on top of this thing to get the rest of the roof. Because right now we're just getting the underside of the roof. And by only getting the underside of the roof, we're missing half of what we need to be getting. Alright. Oh, here we go, Benny. Oh no! We gotta get everything up here while we can. We're just literally, it looks like we're literally flying in midair. And that is hysterical. That is hysterical! Are we literally just like jumping and flying in midair? Getting the roof of this thing. I kind of wonder if that's what's happening. Is that we're just completely midair. Whoa! There we go. Let's at least get the side of the roof. The edge of the roof, I should say. Gotta get the roof edges. 'Cause it's kind of hard to get those roof edges from midair. There we go. So now the rest of this, we're just literally gonna hang in midair for a while. And we're just gonna grab all this. There we go. We got the roof. We got the frame. I think we got everything. Okay. Every time I see Foundation, I think of that hymn. Pretty sure I heard that that was Robert E. Lee's favorite hymn. But, anyways, that's beside the point. Stopping for a second. Grabbing all this. Perhaps by having it do these, we could be making it to where... There we go. We finish certain parts a bit faster. There we go. Get the roof up here. Oh, we gotta get the underside there. Okay, perfect. Alright. Got that. Well, we are somewhat close to being done there, dude. But, not as close as you might think, I don't think. You're the one who let this get to the point that you didn't want your girls to go out there, so... Kinda your fault, my dude. Okay. So we got this side, and then we've got the roof. We're gonna have to jump up on the roof again, you guys. Because after this, we have to get to where we were, where I wrote the message to you guys. Okay, there we go. Alright. We need a running start. Ready, guys? Why will not let me jump up onto the roof? There we go. We at least can do this side with this. Well, hello there, Lady Siren. Hi, Dave. How you doing? Happy Saturday, you guys. What are you guys up to this fine morning? We are doing some more Power Wash Simulator today. It has. How have you been? We are hopeful. You're trying not to fall asleep too early. I hear that. Because, like, when you go to bed too early, it totally ruins the sleep schedule. Have I discovered the stool yet? I don't think I have. Right now, I just kind of jump and hang in midair for a bit. I get excellent hang time. Oh, were you safe while you were on deployment? You didn't, like, get hurt or anything, did you? Right, Dave? I just get excellent hang time with this. Some way, somehow. Okay, that is ready to go. Now we get the lawnmower. Right? That was super impressive. I'm like, dude, if only I had that good of hang time IRL, right? Like, if I were that good with my hang time, I could play some really good b-ball. I could definitely play much better b-ball than I do. Although, I did get us a set of a couple of rackets for pickleball. Right? If power washing were this easy IRL, I would be doing this. Hello there! Hello there, Waiwuaz! How you doing? What are you up to today? Yeah, I'm making some racket, you know it. It's just been so hot out that I'm like, Mom and I both are like, I know we have this pickleball stuff, but we don't necessarily want to go to the park right now because it's just that hot. Power Wash Simulator streams? I like those. So I think I have figured out what was causing my issues. I think it was... Yep, you were indeed. I think it was that I did not know that there was a computer update. And so once I updated my computer, then I was able to figure out, oh, wow, look at that. We have all these updates that need to be done in order for me to work. So I don't think it was the internet. It was maybe partially the internet, but I think it was mostly the fact that I needed to update my graphics driver. And then I needed to do a couple of computer updates. I think that was the main cause of our computer issues. So just as a reminder, you guys, I will not be live again until next Saturday because I will be having dinner with a friend, and Tuesday is pretty much the only day she and her husband are free to do this. And so I want to make sure that I honor and respect that. And so we're going to be having dinner together and just playing catch up. Sometimes windows are a pain. Those are fun. I love those kinds of jokes. And you know it, Dave. You know my weakness. You know my weakness. Me IRL grateful that Donna gets to catch up with a friend, but also knowing there isn't a stream. Right? It's one of those, it's a blessing, but also it's like, but why? Why do Tuesdays have to be the only day her friend is free? Hashtag adult life. Am I right? Ooh, the moment when you don't notice something until you're looking at it from a different angle. Right? Adulting days? I don't like those. Yep, adulting days are never fun. Because you're like, but I want to do other stuff. I don't want to adult. I just want to be able to do whatever I want when I want. I wish I were a kid again. Kids today will never understand. They don't know what they're missing. It's like one of those things where when you're in preschool, exactly, I just want to play video games with friends. Kids today, when you're in preschool, you don't understand just how vital nap time is. And you don't get it until you don't have it anymore. And so when you're a kid, you're like, but I don't want to miss out on stuff, Mom. And Mom's going, kid, you're going to miss this when you're older. Believe me. Exactly. As little ones, we hated it. But when we become an adult, we're like, yes, please give me all the naps. I live for nap time. Please, just gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Let's see, is it? Yep, it is. I wasn't sure if that was dirt or shadow. And so I'm like, There we go. Perfect. There. I like this one a little bit better because it does more of a spot cleaning. Huh. I wonder why they don't make it... Oh, I see. I always forget I can crouch and get a bit better of a view. There we go. I always forget that I can do this. And then I'm like, but why am I not able to reach the spot that I want to reach? And then it goes, oh, you can, you just have to crouch a little further. Yep, we can rotate that nozzle. We can do a whole lot of cool stuff with this. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna get down here. Because I want to save erasing that message for last. So what does everybody have planned for today? Right? The number of times I accidentally rotate the nozzle when I want to switch the nozzle. Right? It's like, but, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. Ah. Alright, do we have... There we go, we got the pond rim done! Now we need to get the pond wall. I almost feel like it's... Oh, you're gonna be doing that? You're doing the Dave Sleep IRL? I approve this message. My name is Donna and I approve this message. I'm gonna be making some of the chicken and mushroom risotto for a friend who just had a baby, and the baby was in the NICU for a while because the baby was born a few weeks early and was having, you know, obviously some issues coming from being premature. And so we wanted to just bless them with a meal. That we being a bunch of friends of ours, we're all kind of getting together, doing our thing to make sure we can bless them. I feel like this one's able to make it through all the different linings easier, like all the tougher stuff. Ooh, here's a good question for chat. When you make a meal for a friend, like if you're just in the mood to bless a friend, what is your go-to meal to make? For me, it is either mac and cheese or some kind of a risotto. Those tend to be my go-tos when I want to bless someone, assuming that those are the kinds of things that they like. You make meatballs in a veggie pasta dish because it was with the intention of it being multiple meals that could also be frozen if needed. I like it. I found an amazing Instant Pot mac and cheese recipe years and years ago that I have not made in a long time, that when I get the chance to go over to my friend's new house, I want to make that for. I've told him I'm making this for you, and I am bringing some hot dogs that you can throw in alongside it. Oh yeah. Hey, let me know when your flight arrives. I will pick you up at the airport. Gotta stretch out the old wrist. There we go. Yas, definitely let me know when you are on the way. I will make sure that I am at the airport with plenty of time to spare. And I will make you this amazing Instant Pot mac and cheese. And for those of you who cannot have pasta for whatever reason, but can have cauliflower rice, I know of an amazing cauliflower mac and cheese recipe as well that I will be able to make. Yeah, you find that jetpack, Dave. You find that jetpack. I haven't actually. No particular reason why. Just have not thought of that for whatever reason. But I would think it would work really well for it. Because if it works for mac and cheese, we could totally make it work in a risotto. Oh, I like it. I love it. Alright, we need to... Not that. Alright. Gotta review my controls. Because I remember that I'm able to do it. Let's see. Toggle. Rotate is R. That's right. R for rotate. Rotate, 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 rotate. That way we can get all underneath this. Because that... Always either gotta use heavy cream or take some broth and thicken it with cornstarch. Okay. That totally makes sense. Because I think the cauliflower rice is definitely a different consistency and texture and all that. And so it would be a lot easier. You know, like you gotta find ways to combat that. You know what I mean? You gotta find ways that'll make it where it's a similar texture. Let's see, so we've almost got the pond wall done. I think all that's left is we just gotta get underneath some of these rocks, and then we're good to go, I think. Alright, we might need to use... There we go. But yeah, with my dad having diabetes, we've had to figure out different ways of doing pastas and rice dishes and things like that. And so it helps knowing these kinds of tips and tricks. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow, we gotta get all over this. And I'm also excited because not only is tomorrow Father's Day, but there is a chance that I will be getting a new to me car. So I am excited about that because I have been looking and looking and looking, and this one so far seems to be a good fit. We just want our mechanic friend to look at it, and then we'll be able to determine from there if it's the right one. Unfortunately, mechanic has been out of town on vacation for a little bit, so he wasn't able to look at it while we were looking at it. And so that was why it's been taking a little bit longer than I would have preferred. But we make it work. Right, guys? We make it work. Because part of adulting is that you have multiple people's schedules to worry about and work around. You gotta respect that, and things don't always happen as fast as you would like. It's just an unfortunate part of adulting. And honestly, one of my least favorite parts of adulting, because I'm like, I want things to be done so much faster, but they can't. Oh, I meant to tab. There we go. We're just gonna go all along here. There, we got that. We gotta get the retaining wall going at some point. There we go. We've got one spot that's up. Oh, this could be what it is that I'm missing. Isn't it amazing what you see, right? Me IRL when I pay bills. Yup. Me IRL when I see my paycheck and see how much gets taken out. And I'm like, ah. Me during tax season, figuring out all the documents that are needed. Alright, we've almost got it. Ah, man. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Getting to tithe is the best feeling. Because you're like, yep, I'm using this to further God's kingdom. This is what we're doing. This is a wise use of my money. This is what God wants me to do with it. And because He is God, He is going to bless it. Oh, here we go. Haha! We did it! Okay, so now... Honestly, his favor's been all over you for so long, so getting to say to him, hey, I trust that there's more too. Exactly! Unfortunately, we have to erase the message, but the point still stands. Donna loves you! Here we go. I used to like all the ones that did a lot more coverage, but now I'm thinking I kind of like this one because it still covers more while being a bit more powerful. Because some of these ones you've got to be like all up in the grill of the one that of the part that you're trying to clean. There we go. We're doing it. Wait till you get further in the game and I can upgrade washers and then replay these early levels and it's so fast. Oh, that is going to be amazing. Because right now, we've been live for like an hour 45. I spent about 30 to 40 minutes just chatting. So that means we're on about an hour-ish, maybe an hour 15, plus the time that we spent last time. So we're on about 2 hours worth of this. Oh, is this the stool that you were referring to, Dave? I thought that was just a stool that was part of the... That was just a part of the game. Like as in, I thought it was part of the guy's... I thought it was just part of the guy's thing. I didn't think it was something I could use for whatever reason. Okay, sounds like a plan. Alright, we're still at 99. What are we missing here? Let's see. What do we got? Fence posts, 6 out of 8. So we've got 2 more fence posts to find. Sounds like a plan. I appreciate it because I get lost in these sometimes and it can be hard for me to figure out certain parts. Let's see, which fence post am I? Ah! There we go. Okay. So now we got 2 of 2 flower bed edgings. Okay. We need to get the flower bed edging. So that's probably somewhere down here. There it is. Okay. Oh. Amazing what you don't see until you're crouched. We've got the retaining wall to do. I'm like, it's 99%. It's 99% done. And I'm a completionist to a certain extent. And so I'm going to be like, I want to get everything. I am not leaving you at 99%. And because I'm not leaving you at 99%, I need to like figure out where everything is. We're going to make sure we get up to 100%. Ah, it's all down here mostly. Okay. So how has overnights been treating you? Have you found it weird to be sleeping during the day at all? Because I remember when I worked an overnight, or at least a somewhat overnight shift, I found it kind of hard sometimes to sleep when other people would normally be awake, and when the sun is up. I can be very much, you know that quote of Anna's, "The sky's awake, so I'm awake." I can be like that. Definitely a social drain. You're not on Twitch like you used to, but it's been an easy adjustment. Oh, good! I'm glad it's been a mostly easy adjustment. Because for me, that was probably the hardest aspect. Because I would not get home until about 3 in the morning. Which meant I would fall asleep pretty much right away. I would try not to be up before about 10 or 11, which means I would miss normal breakfast time. But I would at least get to have lunch with everybody. Hanging planters. I got 2 out of 3, and then path edgings 1 out of 2. You're in the middle of 5 on, then off 1, then on 1, then off 2, then on 1, then off 1, then on 3, then off 4. You're scheduled out 3 weeks. Okay. Well, that's cool. That must make things so much easier for you to plan stuff when you're scheduled out that far. Path edgings. Which path edgings am I missing? I wish I could tell a bit better which path edgings I'm supposed to be on. It's not awful. You won't be doing nighttime sleep for a while, but that's okay. Exactly. if you're okay with it, then that's what matters, you know? Oh, this might be... Yeah, this is it. Okay. Swing sofa cushions. Must be the side. It doesn't look like I need to do anything. But it looks like it says I do. Let's see. 2 out of 3. Huh. Oh, it's this one that needs a little TLC. Okay. Ooh, there's a way to show it? I knew tab shows it. Oh, gotta back up a bit. Ah, there it is. Haha. Alright, control panel. Where is the control panel? Or at least what they consider a control panel. Oh, it's over here. This is it. It's on here. Haha! We did it! Alright. Woohoo! We did it, you guys! It only took us nearly an hour. Yes! I remembered from last time where you told me, hey, if you do tab, you'll be good. Oh, alright, you guys. How are we feeling? Are we feeling bungalow, playground, or dirt bike? What are we feeling today? Now, we only have a little over an hour. We only have a little over an hour. So because we only have a little over an hour, make sure to bear that in mind. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The playground seemed like it would take a while, because it looks like it has all these little nooks and crannies. So then, let's go ahead and start the dirt bike then. Why don't we go ahead and start the dirt bike? Because at least by doing the dirt bike, the playground is the reason you're bald. You pulled all your hair out because of all the nooks and crannies? Is that it? You're sitting there going, oh my gosh, these nooks and these crannies, they're driving me crazy. Ah! Because what we can do is we can do the dirt bike, and then we can start either the bungalow or the playground. you gotta love this dopamine hit of hearing the ka-ching. There we go. And I'm thinking we try the bungalow first, because it does not look like it has as many nooks and crannies. As the playground. There we go. Get the handlebars and the brakes. There we go. We're at 95%. Alright. The frame needs a touch more work. Radiator needs some work. Aha. Amazing what a different perspective can do for you. Because you look at it and you're like, but I got it all. And then you go underneath and you're like, nope, no I didn't. There we go. Alright, I think it's the... Yeah, it's right here that needs some love. Aha! There we go. 98%. Alright, let's take a look here. Fairings. We got 6 out of 7 of those. We got 1 of the 2 brake discs. Okay. Oh, and we need a little TLC on here. There we go. And then we need the fairing. The spoke set. Okay. And then the brake disc. Probably this brake disc. Engine and fairings. Okay. Let's see, what can we do to see that a little better? There we go. Haha, we got the engine. Okay. Now the question is, where are... Ah, there we go. I'm like, where are the fairings? I love that. I love that double speed, you know, letting you see how you did and what you did. Alright, let's do the bungalow, because I feel like that'll have a lot less nooks and crannies than the playground, and we need that. And there's our stool over there. I like the look of that. So we'll start with this driveway, I think. And we'll figure out what the plan is from there. Hopefully we don't get bit by any bugs while we're out here. Now, wouldn't that be interesting? Having to deal with bugs in the game. Because if we had to deal with bugs, that would take this game to a whole new level. A whole new level. All kinds of things that we can do. On the plus side, if we did run into bugs, if they were, you know, if we didn't want them, then we could potentially use our power washer on them and say, you know, get away from me. No touchy, no bitey. That would be interesting to see happen. There we go. Yet again, another family that is going to get a very high water bill from me. We're gonna start with this part, starting with the driveway, because it is the part that is the flattest. So next up would probably be the garage door. And once we got that done, then, like, it's the smallest area, you know what I mean? It's the smallest, the flattest area. It's not as much up and down and all around. Not as many nooks and crannies to deal with. And I think I plan on saving the roof for last. And the reason for that is it is way higher up. And because of that, I'm thinking it's probably best to just save that for last. Make it where I don't necessarily have to deal with my fear of heights and falling. Right away. So we're gonna worry about the driveway first. Ooh, then maybe the staircase actually, because that doesn't seem that bad. And it can help me get more and more of the driveway by doing that. There we go. We're getting closer, guys. Getting closer to having this driveway all nice and clean for the family. Let's see, what do we got? That might make a difference. Let's do the steps. See if that might lead to getting the last little bit of the driveway. Aha! We gotta get this side. It didn't want to get that side while I was over there. And in a way that's fair, you know? Like, it's the way water... It's trying to mimic the way a power washer would work IRL. I think. Alright, because of the way the steps are, I am going to use them as a way to get the rest of the, like that last little bit of the driveway clean. Oh, they don't consider that clean enough. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Now we got it, guys. So we'll do the garage door next. And then just for you, Dave, we will do the gutter. Just for you. I think that seems fair and reasonable. It's only fair that we pay homage to your stream team. Alright, now we gotta get this side. There we go. Wonder what we're missing here. You got that. I get the feeling that what we're missing is getting that back side of the gutter. And because I'm pretty sure that's what we're missing, we're gonna see if we can get behind that wall at all. Or perhaps, this could be it. No, it's a completely separate one. Well, okay then. This could be it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our... We've got ourselves a ladder, you guys. We have a ladder. We are going to use this and see if this allows us to get what we need for that part of the gutter. There we go! You see, a stool alone was not going to be able to get us up here. Here we go. We gotta turn around. Do this. And while we're up here, we might as well try and get the rest of the roof. I wonder what I'm missing of the gutter. Okay, at least I figured it out for this one. I'm pretty sure. Haha! Knew it! Called it! For a second there, it had me worried I was gonna fall off the roof. This game defies the laws of physics. Ah! Sorry, people who are scared of heights. R.I.P. Donna, because if this were the actual, like, if this game went by physics laws, Donna would be dead from falling off a roof. And yet, no injury. Exactly. Because video game logic and video game physics. Physics, eh? Physics. We cleaned up the gutter! We did it! We got the entire gutter system! So you know what, we're gonna, since we've got our ladder here, we might as well. Let's just go ahead and do the roof while we're here. I thought that would make you happy, Dave. 'Cause I'm like, dude, soon as I saw gutter, I was like, yup, we gotta do gutter. We gotta get the gutters all cleaned. Because the laws of friendship demand it. Your final memory before you fall asleep may very well be seeing a cleaned up gutter. definitely time for some Dave sleep IRL. What time do you have work today? Do you have work today, Dave? Oh, wow. How's Mariah doing with, does she pretty much just sleep when you sleep? Or is she kind of still adjusting to you being gone overnight? Here we go. Getting our roof all nice and clean because we've got the ability to. Mariah's good about it. Usually Mom's home in the evenings while you sleep, so that's easy. And Mariah's usually in your chair when you wake up. Last night she switched to your bed as you were leaving. Aww. She says, Dad, I really wish you didn't have to leave. But I understand as best as a dog can. That's so sweet though that she switched over to your bed when you left, cuz it's almost like she's saying she wants your scent, you know? Like she knows that your bed has your scent. And she knows she's going to miss you while you're gone. And so she's like, I'm going to sleep where I can smell the scent of my dad. And I love it. Ooh, yeah, this does a lot better. Aw, that and keeping space for you. I love it. That's a very good point. That is a very, very good point, my friend. Because she's like, I'll keep it warm for you, Dad. That way you can go right to bed when you get home. Here we go. Man, this is a huge, huge roof. And yet again, we are defying the laws of physics. And I say that because right they are. And I'm like, how? But normally you would think with all this water, the roof would be so slick, you would just fall right off. But we're not slipping and sliding. You would think this would be like the world's biggest slip and slide. But apparently it's not. It just says, Oh, hey, you're alright. You're good. You can just stand up here. You can just stand up on this crazy, wet roof that you're cleaning. The water's not gonna, like, make you fall or anything. You're good. Wouldn't it be cool if they had like a deli market simulator? I know they've, or even just like, I think they have a supermarket simulator. But it would be so cool if they had like a deli simulator. And you could be like, hey, I'm gonna be like the restaurant owner or like a worker at the restaurant who takes orders. It would be similar to Restaurant Simulator or Played Up, but it would only be a deli, and you could make up your own, like your own menu, and be like, yeah, we only have ham and cheese sandwiches and turkey and cheese sandwiches. Because that's what was available at the store. I guess something like Played Up, in a way. But maybe like a bit easier. And by easier, it would have like a to-go option or a dine-in option. It would basically be like Subway. It would be Subway Simulator. Like Subway Sandwich Shop Simulator almost. Because you could be like, here's our meat options, here's our cheese options. Are you going to be having that here or to go? Right? I might be onto something here. That would be such a fun game. There we go. We spot cleaned there. We spot cleaned here. Right now it's basically just doing a bunch of spot cleaning to try and make sure we get it all. And then, Dave, we would have to have you play it and be like, okay, this is true to life or this is not true to life. Oh. I might need to pull an STL and get a wrist guard. If it were too true to life, you'd start shaking and curl up into the fetal position. Oh no! We can't have that! So if that game does become a reality, what kinds of things would you like to see in it? Maybe there could be like a setting where you have some Like, you can have a setting of, I want absolutely no Karens, or I want a few Karens. You know, like, because everybody knows there are Karens in every industry. I have dealt with my fair share of Karens in my industry. Oh no, you work with someone named Karen and she lives up to her name. Oh no. Oh, that's gotta be rough. You're like, girl, why you gotta be like that? Oh, we've got another gutter to clean. Let's get it clean. You're kind to her when she comes in at 4 a.m. You always say good morning and she's actually nice back. Hey, that's good. That's good because it shows me that while she does live up to her name, she's not totally living up to her name. You know what I mean? Because if she totally lived up to her name, no matter what you did, she would be living up to her name. Alright, guys. It's time. Do we defy the laws of physics so that we can finish cleaning this gutter? She's super possessive about the slicer in her work areas and such. Yeah. Ah! Alright, we did it! We defied the laws of physics so that we can clean this gutter. And then we'll make our way back around to get to the roof. And then we gotta do the underside of the roof, I think, in some places. Okay, there's that. I know, right? Ow, my elbow! Haha! There's another gutter clean! Then we'll get back up on the roof and clean up this gutter. Us physics-defying peoples. I do like how the people in this game that you are doing all these different jobs for are so encouraging of you, to you, you know? Like, they're like, oh, hey, look, you're almost done. Great job, you guys. Alright, here we go. Nope. Alright. In that case, up here. Jump! Get down low. Get all in. Get all up in its grill. Haha! We have now cleaned every single gutter! Us laws of physics defying people, we can do great work. What did you never notice? Right, we're done. We did it. We've got 25-ish minutes to go before we need to call it a day because I am starting to get hungry. And I'm pretty sure the parents are too. So we are gonna try and finish up this roof in about the next 20-ish minutes. See how that goes. And then we'll see if there's somebody live when we're ready to raid out. That would make a good person to raid to. There we go. These cut all through that moss. I like these ones that cover a lot of area, but you need to be like right up in the area you're wanting to clean for it to be super effective. Here we go. Then we'll go get the porch roof after. Like, we're gonna just get all the area up here that we can. We've got the chimney up here. We've got some roofage up here that needs to be done. We're gonna get all around here, get all up there. And we're just gonna hang out midair. We're gonna fly. If you know where that came from, bonus points to ya. There we go. We gotta get up here and here. Whoop. There we go. That might help. Yeah, the soot seems to be easy enough to get with something like this. It's all the moss and stuff that's harder. Is that a volcano exploding out there? Is that a volcano erupting? Do you guys see that? That seriously looks like possibly a volcano erupting or something. My heart is ready to beat. I can feel the wind underneath my feet. I can see farther now. I'm free as a bird, lost in the stars and waving down to earth. Don't know where I'm gonna land, but you gotta wobble before you can stand. I'm a soaring, all alone and on my own. I'm a soaring, and I know my heart will lead me home. Just look in my eyes. Can't you see I'm not the same today? Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. We've got the roof and the chimney done, all alone and on our own. Got the chimney done. There we go. Look at it. It's beautimous. It's looking beautimous. Here we go. Here. Get all this stuff all over the pipe. Get down a bit lower so that we can see it. And aim correctly. Now we just have mostly soot. So because of that, we don't necessarily need to be right on. There we go. Perfect. We are making progress. We're gonna get all the black first. And once we do that, then we'll go back over and get the green moss. Once we can do that, there we go. Once we do that, then we can check and make sure we haven't missed anything up here. And once we can confirm that, then we good. Alright, let's get our... There we go. Yeah. Then... Alright, so this side... pretty much done. We've got little tiny specks to go. And sometimes when it's those little tiny ones, you're like, why do you even care that there's this little teeny tiny speck, you know? Okay. We're gonna deal with this side first. Try and make sure... we good. There we go. Some of it I'm not even able to see. It's that little. There we go. There! Now we can see better. We're gonna make our way all around this top part of the roof. We're just gonna make sure that we've got everything up here that we need to be up here in order to get. Yeah, we gotta go down to this side. And all along here. Alright. Looks like this half of the roof is done. We've got a bunch of small areas around here that we need to get. There we go. We're making progress. Most of the time it's up here that I miss, it looks like. Okay. Let's see if that does it. Making sure, I think we're okay. But we just got on this part, gotta get underneath. This is the part where I'm like, okay, we gotta do some spot cleaning. Make sure we're good. That looks like a spot that I missed. Yeah. Some of that I can get from down there. Okay. Now it's mostly little areas that just need a little bit of extra love. Okay. Is there anything down there? Yes. Okay. Whoop, there was a spot over here, I think. Okay. So now we gotta get all up here. There we go. Alright. Perfect. Oh man, there's still some parts over here? Ah, there we go. I must have missed this part when I was doing my spot check. Alrighty, so it looks like we've got everything that we can from up here. The rest of this is gonna be stuff that we can get from down below. Because the rest of it's going to be the underside of the roof. Alright. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to save here. We're going to save here and we're going to call it a day. So I'm going to switch over to just chatting. There we go. And we are going to call it a day here. Don't forget, no stream on Tuesday. And we're going to essentially be back on next time. Actually, let me double check that. Yes, we should be back a week from today. And then after that should be a normal routine. And then early August things might change because Sis and Bro-in-law are going to be coming to visit. But we might do a short stream while they're here, just to kind of let you guys see them and maybe do like a little surprise thing for them while they're here. I don't know, we might. We'll play that part by ear. So let's take a look and see who all is online. Who am I following that's online? Let's raid into our buddy, Gusty J. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid Gusty J. We'll start the raid. You guys, thank you so much. If you guys are a subscriber, I forgot I had my caps lock on. Here is your raid command. If you are not, here is your raid command. And we are going to go ahead and raid Gusty J. He is currently doing a risky M&M, but he is going to be playing Paper Mario. And so that is always super exciting. I love me some Mario. You guys have a fantastic week. And always remember that God loves you, and so do I. Bye, guys!